This first starting I started with about your system configuration. It's one of the important question. It is how to check system configuration. Okay, how to check system configuration. System means system, computer, laptop, PC, laptop, anything. Okay, how to check system configuration? What is your laptop or computer configuration? You know how to tell that answer, right? So, what is your system configuration? What you have to do? Check your laptop configuration. What is your CPU? What is your RAM? What is the storage? What operating system is there? What operating system? Edition. Is it a home edition, pro edition, enterprise edition? And if in the case it is contains a graphic card, tell about a graphic card. So this is the point, guys. Okay. And another one is how to check. How to check is different ways to check the configuration. Tell at least one or two. Check, tell about MS Info 32. And another one is use the task manager kind of stuff. About your PC. Three things at least. Okay. Three things how to check you can use MS config kind of stuff, right? MS Info 32. Okay. Another one is in search about your PC. In the search, type about your PC. Another one is task manager. From here also you will get about your system. What is your system configuration means you have to tell about your CPU, your RAM, your storage. It means your either a hard disk or SSD information and your operating system with addition. And graphic card is optional. Means if you have some additional graphic card, then you can be able to tell. Clear, guys, these 2 points?
Yes, sir.
Very. Here it is, Varshapati. I got 24. Okay, Bilvashri also came. Okay. The next one is um, about a service desk. The point is, what is service desk? Just go through what is a service desk, what is SPOC, what is a ticket, and ticket types. Okay. What are the different ticket types? Priorities. Okay. So what is a P1, P2, P3, P4? Okay. Ticket types like incident ticket. Okay. Service ticket, alert ticket, and stuff. Okay. And what is a incident? What is incident? What is service request? What is a problem? Change. Change management. Okay. Problem management, change management. These are the things. Okay. So what is a service desk? Service desk is intended to provide a single point of contact between users or a clients or a customer to the IT employees. Okay. Providing initial support. Okay. Providing answer for queries, resolving in issues. Okay. Resolving customer related issues. Okay. Understand customer requirements, follow up the tickets, kind of stuff. What is a ticket? A ticket is whatever it is comes to the service desk, a ticket will be created. The ticket contains is about a either a incident report or maybe a service request or maybe a alert information. Okay. So and user information means client information, client requirements, and technician information, technician notes. It is there. And different types of tickets, incident ticket, service ticket, alert tickets. And the incidents having different priorities, high priority, medium priority, and lower priority. Analyze the impact. So impact on the customers. So customer base and service. Based on that, we have to prioritize the ticket. Either it will automatically prioritize by the ticket manager, or maybe we have to change the priority based on the impact. Incident management. What is an incident? Unplanned interruption to the IT services. Unplanned interruption to the IT services. It means like a network is down, service is down, server is down, disk is down. These are all incidents only. Service request. I want to access a printer. I want to change of services. I want to change of code. I want to change of. I'm required. My server need more RAM capacity, so I have to request that is increase the server RAM capacity. That is also request. Okay. So request of a service, information, or change of a service is also comes under service request. I want a VPN connectivity, service request. Problem management. Find out a root cause of an issue. Finding a root cause of an issues. Okay. Find out root cause of an issue. Okay. So then by maintaining regular maintenance, okay, resolving the root causes. Okay. So where it is a more possible causes will occur. So based on that, number of instances will be occurrence of number of instances will be reduces and lesser incidents will occur. Change management. Again, change of service, change of infrastructure related, change of a code. You have to follow the change management process. Okay. When it is like this, so there is a okay. When there is a change is required for to increase your service capacity or maybe improve the quality of the service. So you have to do all the calculations. So what is the change is required? What is the effect of the change and what is the customer base will affect? What is improving quality? Dependent changes, cost of the change, component availabilities. Then you have to do all the workout and then give it approve for change advisory board. Once change advisory board approves, okay, then you can follow the change. Before you change, test the change. Test the change, and after change, make sure that as per the change, it is working or not. And make sure that is no rollbacks. Okay. It means you have to plan for rollback, but whenever you change it, so make sure that is not required for a rollback. Means the change should not be failed. Okay, guys, these are the important points in the service desk. Major important points in the service desk. Of course, you know the customers, internal customer, external customer. priority levels, response time, SLA. Yeah, this is another one. SLA, OLA, UC. Mainly SLA, service level agreement is important one. Okay. And response time and resolution time. Okay.
Change direction.
Guys, understand what are the major points? Like you can read it from here because already in your notes also I have given same thing. Okay. So just things. What is SOP and what is a troubleshooting model and what is KEDB? These are all one part of technical points. So can you able to read it, guys? Or if you need any point or repeated and or explanation, I can do it. This is just I'm repeating what are the things we have discussed earlier. Standard operating procedure. It is give a daily a routine work, even it is a routine work or maybe it is a new work. It's a step-by-step instructions compiled by organization to help workers carry out regular routine works. It's like a sometimes it is not required to follow SOP means we know how to do it, so then automatically we can do it. Sometimes it is required a checklist. Have you done this one, first one, second one, third one, fourth one? So once completed, then we'll complete the task automatically. So it reduce like this is what I have forget while doing. So I forget to install this particular part, and now it is failed. It is no, uh, it will be reduces. It improves the efficiency and quality and uniformity of performance. Yeah, we know already this troubleshooting model. Yeah, just I'm talking to you, but still people are not. If you are already familiar, then I am not going to repeat it, guys. So if you are having anybody, guys, anyone having some doubt understanding a specific point, I will repeat it. Otherwise, just I will note down. Are you able to hear?
Yes, sir.
Very good. PC components. Okay, you know already what are the main CPU components? CPU, RAM, of course, ROM means your BIOS, motherboard, SMPS, okay, all major CPU components. After that one, so what is a CPU? Central Processing Unit, okay, brain of the computer where arithmetic and logical operations are. Without a CPU, no computer kind of stuff. Another important one is RAM and ROM difference. What is the difference between RAM and ROM? RAM is a temporary memory, ROM is a permanent memory. RAM is an example for volatile memory, ROM is an example for non-volatile memory. RAM, it's removable, so we can add RAM, we can remove a RAM, we can change the RAM kind of stuff. ROM, it is fixed on your motherboard. RAM and ROM difference, volatile, non-volatile differences. Okay. About the RAM, you know already what is RAM, what is ROM, BIOS. What is a BIOS? BIOS is a program inside your RAM. BIOS is a program which is inside your RAM, which is nothing but a firmware. It is nothing but a firmware. Okay. So what is meant by BIOS? Settings and what is CMOS battery. Of course, in the topic, already I told some of the issues. Okay, what is a CMOS battery? It is a lithium battery. Give power supply to your BIOS chip to keep changed BIOS settings alive and run the data time inside. What is a motherboard? Your all components, CPU, RAM, hard disk, okay, graphic card, your keyboard, mouse, everything we are connected to your motherboard only. Some are on the motherboard, some are to the motherboard, some are to the back panel of motherboard we are connecting. SMPS, switch mode power supply converts AC power supply to DC supply with a different DC voltages. Okay. Next one I told storages. Major important is hard disk and SSD. Okay. Hard disk, of course, in a hard disk we have a PATA type and SATA type. We are using SATA hard disk. We are using SATA hard disk. Okay. And SSDs, two type of interfaces, SATA interface and NVMe, non-volatile memory, M.2 type of interface. Okay. Hard disk to SATA, hard disk to SSD, guys. SSDs stores data in the chips, hard disk data stores in the platter. Okay. SSD is a lighter the weight, lesser power consumption, faster data read and writing. Okay. More suitable for operating system and application. Faster the booting, faster application load will happen with the SSD. But cost wise, little extra cost than hard disk. And SSD SATA and SSD NVMe .m.2. This M.2 will connect directly on motherboard, either desktop motherboard, laptop motherboard, or server motherboard. You can directly connect, and it is very faster than compared to SATA interface SSD. Okay. So these are the major I told lot of storages, but important is difference between hard disk and SSD. This is another important point. Why I'm showing this one instead of your notes? Okay. Your notes also there, so don't worry about it. Okay. Okay. But this notes contains that PDF content which is I forwarded. It contains the other notes as also. What is your covered and uncovered one? In future I will cover that one. So if you have a time, guys, spend more time on the technical now. Okay, you have done. So people who have done this version and voice and accent. So study about the technical more now. Okay. So ready for the technical interview. That's what I am trying to say. That's why I need your interaction. Okay. Boot processing. What are the boot processing? Has the steps like first one is system power on self test post. What is post? Power on self test. The system test itself to make sure that primary components working on that. The second one is search for a portable device based on BIOS boot priority. Okay, BIOS done. BIOS boot priority. Okay, load bootloader. Okay, load bootloader. So then bootloader will tell where is OS and how to load OS. What is the fourth one? Load OS. Fifth one is got login screen. Okay, login screen. Log into system. Startups, applications, services, starts. So you can, so user can start use the system. Okay, guys, this is the basic boot processing steps. I told about some troubleshooting issues at boot time. Also, I told, okay, like a post failure and another one is bootable disk not found. Okay, bootable device not found. Disk or device not found. Okay, so this is about your basic hardware points. If your system is slow, what to do? Okay, or how to improve system performance. Okay, so if you are remember that things what you can able to do it, all these things you can tell. Okay, disabling startups, disable or a manual change of startup service starts in the service management. Uninstall the application if you are no longer utilizing it. Okay, so um, those are a thing, and you delete unnecessary data in the C drive. Use disk cleanup, defragmentation, error checking to improve your disk performance and removing unnecessary things also. Remove temporary files. Go to run percentage temp and prefetches. Remove cleaning browser histories. Okay, so if system is very dead slow, then try to reset your PC. Okay. So if your RAM size is very less as compared to system requirement, increase your RAM capacity if possible. Okay. So these are the things we done. The next one is operating system. Guys, up to here hardware related. Are you okay? Are you have any doubts? Have you any questions up to here?
No, sir.
Okay, good. So what is an operating system? Operating system is an interface between user and hardware. Simple. Okay. I want to use my computer. I want to run this notepad, WordPad, Google browser. But where can I able to run on my hardware directly? I cannot do it. So I need an operating system to interact with my computer. So it is like a act like an interface between. Use the word act like a interface between a user and a computer hardware. Without operating system, we cannot able to run our computer. Okay, so that is operating system. Different types of operating systems also there, right? Okay, when it comes to the types of operating system, try to tell about a different OS like a Windows OS, Linux OS, Linux, okay, and Mac OS, okay. In Windows, we have a desktop OS is there, and server OS is also there. In Linux itself, a server, okay. So these are major three types of OSs are there. In Linux, we have a different flavors, okay, like a Red Hat Enterprise Linux, okay, CentOS, okay, CentOS, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, CentOS, Ubuntu, Ubuntu, Debian, Fedora, like this. There is so many Linux flavor OSs also there. Okay. In server OSs, okay, in from the Windows servers, Windows Server NT 2000, 2003, 2008, 2012, slash up to. Yeah, two versions are there. 2008, 2008 R2, 2012, 2012 R2, 2016, 2019, 2022. The latest version is 2022. In Windows, desktop OSs. What is the latest version of Windows desktop OS? Latest version. Minimum. 11 is the latest. Yeah, very good. So Windows 10, he can go back like this. Windows 8, 8.1, okay. Windows 7, Vista, XP. So big list is there, but we want recent versions. Windows 10, Windows 11, both are available in the market. I'm using Windows 10. Some people use Windows 11. Both are available. Okay. The server OSs, these are the major server operating systems from the Windows, and of course Linux and Unix itself a server OS only. Okay, both are server OS by default. Okay, and I already told different types of OSs. Okay, so when it is come directly like this, you can able to tell. Again, Windows 10 and 11 editions also there. What are the editions? Like Home Edition, Pro Edition, Enterprise Edition, Professional Edition. Okay, Pro means Professional Edition. So Windows 10 or 11 editions. Windows 8 itself, like a 8, 8.1, that onwards it is there. So because 10 and 11 is currently going on, so there is a Home Edition, Pro Edition, and Enterprise Edition. Okay, Pro and Enterprise have certain additional features compared to this, compared to Windows 10, like a Hyper-V. Hyper-V feature is there. Okay, BitLocker feature is there. BitLocker LOCKER. BitLocker feature is there. Okay. One more, two, three are also there, like mm, local group policy. Okay. Local group policy is there. Hyper-V, BitLocker, local group policy. One more. Work folder features also there. Okay. App locker. like this. So try at least Hyper-V, BitLocker features. Yeah, if you go to control panel, you can see the differences. Okay, Pro Enterprises, which is not there in the Home Edition. Can join to the domain. This is Pro and Enterprises can join into the domain. Okay. The types also I told SOS, NOS, Network Operating System, Simple Operating System. Okay. And single user, single task, single user, multitask, multi-user, multitask. What is an example for multi-user multitask is Linux and Unix. Single user single task example is Windows. Okay, any Windows operating system. Okay, single user single task is like a DOS. SOS and NOS, simple operating system. So desktop type of OSs, any desktop OSs, like a Windows desktop OSs comes under that one. Network operating system is like an example is server OSs. What is the difference between desktop OS and server OS? What is the difference between desktop OS and server OS? Desktop OS is act like a we can able to run different things like to run your local applications. Desktop OS is to run your local MS Office I want to use. PowerPoint I want to use, or maybe a web browser I'm using. This is my desktop application running purpose. My personal or a desktop applications or local application purpose desktop OSs we are using. Accessing internet through internet we can access a lot of things, right? So that is the desktop purpose. You can play games. Okay. So that is a desktop OS. It is also end user. It is also called as end user system, or maybe you can call it as a client to the server. Server OSs will provide a services. Okay. By installing some applications inside. Okay. Some applications inside like a mail servers, web servers. Okay. The servers. Okay. Servers are different types of servers. Different types of servers are is like a mail server, web server, file server, different type of servers. Okay. So different. What is the purpose? Mail server provide mail services. Web server provide websites. File server you can upload and download the files to using the file server. Okay. Deployment server. You can deploy um, operating system to through the network. Okay. So VPN server. You can able to connect your organization private network through the VPN. So what is the which server is providing that services? VPN server. Print server. You have a lot of printers in the network, so you want to connect it to the printer. So then we can able to access. That's a print server. Okay, it manages who can able to access the printer, who cannot able to access the printer, what are the printers are available, which printer is currently available. Everything is managed by your print server only. Okay. Mm. Authentication server. Example, domain control. Authentication server. Okay. So like this, there is a different types of servers are there. If possible, I will explain these servers in the servers and services, what is an active directory, what is domain controller, what is domain work group, all these things we'll discuss once again. Just for a short note, I written all these things. Okay. So guys, what is a OS? Types of OSs and different operating system, different OSs. Actually, say it is not say like that. It is you have to not a types, different OSs. Okay, different operating systems. Windows operating system, Linux operating system, Mac operating system, and lot of different OSs there. Unix operating system. Okay, Solaris operating system is there. In the Windows operating system, different uh, versions are of operating systems are there. Currently, Windows 10 and Windows 11 are there. And it is contains three types of editions: Home, Pro, Enterprise editions are there. Okay, Windows Server operating systems also there. The server operating system basically Linux and Unix are server OSs only. Okay, so Windows Server operating system are currently the represent one is 2022. Okay, because 11 and 22. 2019, 2016, 2012, these are all Windows Server operating system. Unix based OSs also there. Solaris. Okay, I think current version is Solaris 11. We have 10 and 11, so the 11 is latest one. Okay, Solaris is there. So many other HP, UX. Okay, this is also one of the Unix OS, Unix based operating system. Types of OSs. Okay, types of OS. Difference between desktop OS and server OS. Okay, so this is also, yeah, difference between Windows and Linux. Okay, what is the difference between Windows and Linux? Okay, so Linux is multi-user multitasking. Windows is single user multitasking. Windows is a proprietary of Microsoft. Linux don't have any proprietary kind of stuff. Okay, Linux have different distributions like this. Windows don't have any distributions, only versions. Only Windows Server, Windows Server, Windows Server, Windows 10, Windows 11, Windows 8, like that one, either desktop or a server. And everything is controlled and released by Microsoft only. And Linux is basically CLI, major CLI. So command line interface, so that so lot of hardware footprint will be reduced in the Linux. And Windows is required more RAM, CPU capacity as compared to Linux. Okay. And Linux is majorly used for server purpose only. Windows, we have a desktop and server editions are there. Okay. So this is about a few basic points about operating system. I will search if you have anything. I will add it. Yeah. One more. I find something. What is a device drivers? How to add printer. Okay. These 2 points also we discuss. What is a device driver? Device driver help your operating system to understand how to communicate to this particular device. Like you have audio chip, graphic card, or maybe a printer. Your operating system may not have the enough program to communicate with the particular device. So you have to install that related device driver, so then your operating system know how to communicate. Device drivers works at a kernel part of your operating system. How to add a printer? Just connect a printer, turn on the printer, then your system will try to understand your printer model. Okay, the device, first of all, it understand device and what model it is. Your operating system contains drivers, it will load the drivers, and we can able to start working on it. If you do not have a drivers inside your operating system, so what you have to do, install the drivers, so then you can able to connect it. Okay. Guys, up to here, understand? that part what we have discussed earlier and as well as an important. And I said I didn't discuss these things for you, but notes is there. Okay. Izzy, where are you? Guys, you got the point up to here? No responses. Okay. Then we started a networking topic. Okay. Networking essentials topic. So we discussed about a network and networking, internetwork, internetworking. What is a network? Connection of two or more devices is called a network. Communication between the interconnected devices is called a internetworking. Networking. Interconnection of two or more devices is called network. Communication between the interconnected device called a networking. What is internetwork? Okay, that is a internetwork. Connection of different networks, two or more different networks called internetwork. Communication between different networks called internetworking. Then we discussed about physical topologies. Bus topology, ring topology, mesh topology, star topology, hybrid. These are the major topologies, main topologies. Bus topology, the devices connected, all the devices connected to the backbone wire. It's easy to configure, difficult to troubleshoot. The backbone wire is nothing but our coaxial wire. Bus topology. Ring topology. One device is connected to another device, other device is connected to another device, other device is connected to another device, finally last device is connected to the first device. Mesh topology. One device is connected to all other devices. Okay, A is connected to B, C, D, E, F like that. Okay, one device is connected to all other devices. It is complex to configure, difficult to troubleshoot, difficult to scalable, but it is redundant. Used in specific networks like where the redundancy is more important. Star topology. All the devices are connected to the centralized device and all the devices are communicating through the centralized device. The centralized device can be a hub or a switch. Hybrid topology. It's a combination of two or more topologies together. It is called a hybrid topologies. Types of network. Based on geographical range or size. Okay. So what are those things? Can anybody? LAN, CAN, MAN, WAN.
Right.
Very good. Very good. What is a LAN? Local?
Area network.
Very good. CAN? Campus?
Area network.
Very good. MAN?
Metropolitan area.
Wide area net. Very good. So LAN is like your private network, private, okay, to the single room or up to the building, single room to the building. Okay. So all we are in a LAN generally. Okay. Campus area in the one within the this is also with in the room, floor, building. That's it. Within the campus, between the buildings, but within the campus. This is within the city. It's a global. Okay, global between different geographical locations. Okay, these are the major things. That's the point what I'm trying to say. Okay, so after this one, we started discussing about a NIC. Okay, then we stopped discussion yesterday because you are also preparing and you are not saying that is I am preparing. Now you are not preparing, so I will attack. So here it is. Every device need an NIC to connect in network. You want to connect in the network, need a NIC. Okay, whether it's wide type or something that is bad or wireless type connection, whether it is wide type or wireless type of connection. Okay. Um, so we know how NICs are wide type of NICs. Okay. Wide NICs 802.3 called as Ethernet. We have fast Ethernets. Another model. After that one, gigabit Ethernet released into the market. Ethernet is 10 Mbps. Fast Ethernet is 100 Mbps, 1000 Mbps. Okay. These wide NICs also called as LAN cards, Ethernet cards in a wide type. Okay. The wireless NICs. So we have 802.11. So with some standard A, B, G, N like this.
Fingerprint light. Fingerprint. Start.
Okay. So this is wireless standard. So we can connect with the wide way. So there is different NICs for mobile phones built in, laptops, USB NICs also there, wireless NIC connectivities. Till this point we discussed, guys. Just I'm giving a quick review, which is more important, and mainly this voice part I not given earlier much. This part I given now. Okay. So after this one, we will discuss about a MAC address. What is a MAC address? Okay. Yeah, why it's also there. So we'll discuss about a MAC address, cables, sorry, we have a cables also, yeah. Okay. MAC address, IP address, okay. Those the things are there. MAC address is MAC at IP address, IP address. Okay, difference between MAC address and IP address, and what is subnet mask? Okay, what is subnet mask? What is meant by default gateway? Okay, what is a DHCP server? Okay, so actually this is I will tell separately, but we need more on this one. So what is a DNS server? Configure IP address manually and automatically. Okay, checking IP address. Okay, checking IP address in GI mode as well as CLI mode. Okay, these things we are going to discuss after a small break, like take 10 minutes of break and get back. Okay, guys.